This initiative actually was done in about two and a half years ago, and it was an initiative between the Department of International Relations. We were invited here to do an immersion course, and the first course that we did, which was 2.5 years ago, was highly successful. We actually ran a general English course and academic course. After that, we were invited back to the university to do a pilot program, and then we actually designed a more academic focused course for students and teachers. That was also successful, and then we now in the second phase where we have designed something more dynamic, but it's also academic based. Why dynamic is because the program for levels 5 to 8, and we're talking about students who are from like a pre-intermediate level to a more advanced level, they actually have to produce an end product, and the end products are really connected to what they study, their field of studies, and also maybe what they would like to do in the future in their academic studies. So basically today, as we say, the clausura has been highly successful. The students are now presenting articles that they would like to publish in the future. They're doing their presentations by doing something more dynamic through a TED Talk, and also video where they're promoting their different faculties in this at Valle. Okay, the process here with the students, I find that here being in Cali and in this university has been a very positive experience. And for me, why has it been so positive? Because the students are very easy to teach. They collaborate with us positively in the classroom. They enjoy the activities, and you can see that by how engaged they are doing their work, and also just by the presentations that they're producing today. For example, level 5, that's the pre-intermediate group. We had about, say, 4 to 5 groups, and what they did, they produced what you call a magazine for Valle. So they produced different academic articles, and they also had a little focus doing more fun stuff about food, try to give a little bit of jokes about the university and so on. So it's not so heavy. Like for example, level 6, what they did, they made videos, and those videos were actually really dynamic stuff, really professional videos, and they talked about the different faculties. They talked about, for example, what you can achieve from the faculties, who were the head of each faculties. So I thought that was really good really materials for the university to use in the future, you know, more in an international scene. And level 7, which is really something that is very useful for their future, was all their presentation was done through a TED Talk. And what's dynamic about it is that it was focused on the area of their studies, and they invited the audience also to ask questions. And the last level was level 8. And level 8, well, we allowed the students, or gave them the opportunity to actually start producing articles in English. And if you ask many of them, they'll say to you, oh my God, this was the first time I'm writing an academic article in English, which I think that's a huge achievement for a lot.
For the students?
Well, this initiative is extremely important. Why? Because the university, part of the motto of the university is to make this university more international. They're promoting a bilingual program, and the whole bilinguismo de Colombia también. That's my little Spanish. And yeah, so I think it is to enrich students' experience and prepare them for a world that is more globalized and not even so much that, but is to give Univalle students more participation in applying for scholarships, you know, and for more international posts and jobs in the world market. My favorite thing about Univalle, that's a difficult one, unexpected one. I think it's the flavor it offers, the diversity of students, teachers, and the many things you can do here at Univalle. And I'll say it's people, the community.